All right. Welcome in, everybody. Weldy's World of Gaming, live once again with the upgraded GPU. So let's see what this is going to look like here on Train Sim World 6. I did try a little iRacing. It looks really good so far. I think I'm going to leave the iRacing for tomorrow. But excited to bring a little bit more action with Train Sim World 6. Did the training center. Guess what? Didn't learn a dang thing from that thing for the brakes. I did figure it out. I had to look it up online just to see what was going on with the brake system. But apparently, yes, I had to pressure up the main pipe, of course, but you have to wait till it gets all the way up to 90. And then you release the automatic brake. And then with the reverser and neutral, all this with the reverser and neutral. Then eventually you reset it to forward, and then put some power on, make sure you have some power, and then you kill the independent brake. But figured that stuff out, so we're not afraid of this train. We're going to be driving this SD70 ACE up UP 16 cylinder. Learned a few things though that should have been paying attention to before. Said it's been a while since I played the game. I mean, I've done the last few streams, but I haven't played the freight trains very much. We're going to be doing the... where to go? So we're going to be doing a grain... no, we're not that one. Where to go? Yeah, we'll be doing the Cheyenne yard, the Hermosa grain, in this SD70. Without further ado, let's get going here. Really excited to see what these graphics are going to look like, if it's going to look any better. I am really hoping so. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. This thing came one day late, but that's okay. Got her installed perfectly, no issues. Got the new drivers installed, got all that stuff taken care of. So we'll see what we got. Okay, first of all, let's go ahead and do that. So we got to make sure, it's the best thing, the best practice is just not to lock the, you know, oh gosh, of course. Okay, I'm going to have to restart the game, naturally. I don't know why it does it. I think it's something to do with the controller here, because I like to play with the controller. I don't play with the keyboard. Mainly, I don't play with the keyboard because the keyboard is off to the side because I do a lot of iRacing. So, that is why I don't play most games with a keyboard. I tend to play them on the controllers anyway, like Xbox. Howdy, Infidel. How you doing, buddy? Yes, have the new graphics card installed. Running beautifully. GeForce RTX 5060 Ti V2 overclocked. And I do have my task manager running so I can pay attention to see how this thing's running. But I'll tell you what, when I ran iRacing, ran about 6.2 gigs. That's about what it was running. 3D was probably about almost halfway or so. To put it in perspective, 3050 card maxed out on the 3D card, on the 3D area, and the card itself on graphics was maxed out at 5.8. So, this one's looking a lot better. But yeah, we'll be driving this one today, the SD70 ACE up UP. All right. We're not afraid of this. We'll do it again. Did learn a few things, though, Infidel. Learned a few things here. You gotta make sure you hit the COM button to make sure you lock up, get all the units in a line here. So before I even do anything, hit this button right here. Your banking COM is on now. That way all the engines are doing the same thing. Generator field on, engine run on. We're going to have to see what the graphics really look like outside of the train once we get going here. Reverse and forward. Okay. Pulling the brake a little bit off. So, independent brake is your train brakes, if you did not know, which I kind of didn't know. I'm not going to lie. That is just to basically hold the train stationary. So if you're on a hill, you need to launch, use your independent brake for that, and then you release it when you have power going already with the motor. The automatic brake is your main train brake, and that's the one you should be using, but it does take a minute to get going, so you got to really time things well. Don't overspeed on hills and whatnot, and you know, things like that, obviously. So going in on a 35, like say if you're going 35 and it's a 45 zone, but you could be going downhill. You kind of want to keep it around that 35 zone, you know, 35 area, even in a 45 at the max, because you don't want to be pushing the locomotive too far, too fast, and you have all that weight behind you, and then you're really in trouble. All right, so as you can see, everything's already right. It's in trail right now. Everything's good to go. Got to get the lights on, of course. Naturally, it is the rules. Yes, this is the new GeForce 5060 Ti NVIDIA card that I just installed today. So we're kind of doing a test run of it too. Like I said, I did do some iRacing. So we'll release that one fully. And you can see, really got to watch the screen here. Watch your brake pipe. You get all your braking information right here. Just come over here to the more options button, if I can get on it. Jeez. You go to operator controls, and then you can air lead brake and air lead cut in. All that good stuff. All right. I'll tell you what, first impressions of the graphics card so far, pretty good. I know it's partially the game's going to do its own thing too, but without further ado, let's get some power on here. Switch to the independent brake. Wait for some power to spool in. We know we've got it. Let's release the brake. Yeah, let's go. We're moving. New graphics card and all. Let's go. Let's check it out a little bit. Fly the camera around a little aggressively here. See what kind of views we're getting. You know, you got the normal train sim world stutter game, like stutter thing it does, but other than that, it's looking pretty good. You know what I say to that? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Welcome in, everybody. Weldy's World of Gaming. Doing Cheyenne, Laramie again. This time, hopefully with better results. Let's turn this bell off. So far, so good. Looking really nice. Tracks look nice. I'll check out the performance here of the card. Make sure it's looking good. Anything new tech like that, you always want to make sure it's working right. 1 sec, I have to pause that really quick. Just really quick. I'll pull this guy up. Okay. Alright, so the 3D, of course, is going to be up as high as it can go, which it is, but the dedicated GPU memory is, we're only at 3.8 right now, and we have 16 gigs. So pretty awesome. I mean, it's only going to be as good as like the Train Sim World graphics, I guess, are too. It's not the top of the line card, guys, you know that. But it is definitely an upgrade from the 3050 that I had, and I'll take it. So far, so good. Yep, Cheyenne to Laramie, we are hauling grain. I'll tell you what, though, iRacing looks amazing now, and I'm going to be doing an iRacing stream tomorrow. I'm going to be jumping in some official races and whatnot. I'm going to do some practice after running today's stream with the trains. See, and that's not the GPU doing that, so that is the game. But I will be in iRacing tomorrow for tomorrow's stream, doing officials. But for now, we're hauling some grain. Now I know we have all these engines in unison, but it's extremely important that you hit the COM button. It looks pretty good on the engines. 0.8%, 28 miles an hour last time. I was struggling really hard because I did not calm it. All right, I think the GPU is doing just fine. I'm going to minimize that guy. Of course, I got to move this camera with that now. There we go. Sorry, every time I go over to access the other screen, it gives me issues. Like that. But heck yeah. Alright, cab looks nice. Cab view's nice in here. Yeah, for this game, I don't think it was really a problem with for the graphics card in the first place. It's only as good as it's going to be. I mean, it could pull way more, but the game just doesn't have it. Still cool looking to get a gold medal at least for this trip. Really hoping so. Got the local restaurant over there. Keep an eye on Weldy for a minute. Those are absolutely beautiful trains, though. Love the patriotic ones. This time 27 miles an hour. Throttle is maxed. We will start going up that heavy grade. Now, I'm not sure if I actually have to go back all the way to that last train. I shouldn't have to hit that COM button, because that should go all the way to that back locomotive way back there. We don't want to take that trip. It's going to be forever to get to the back of it. Stunning views here at the main highway. Yeah, she's slowing down pretty good. I guess we're going to take the trip all the way back. Let's go. All the way to the rear. It's going to take forever again. Another 2-minute journey. Lots and lots and lots of green. I have a feeling that locomotive is not going. Yeah, we're already going 23, and it's only a 0.8% grade, so we know it's going to get way worse. Still not even close to the rear end. At 22. Yeah, I gotta get back here. Oh, this truck just magically appeared. Look at that. Taking the long, long trip to the back of the train. I think I finally see the loco. Yeah, there it is. Finally, almost to it. guess what? They are all working like they're supposed to. Beautiful. Beautiful. Like I said, if you don't hit that comm button, you're in trouble. All right, let's take the trip all the way back up to the front of the train. We're checking out this new GPU just installed today, the 5060 Ti V2 overclocked. It can only do so much with the graphics of the game itself here. It's not pushing very hard. Last time I looked, it was pushing 3.8 gigs, so that's nothing. It's a 16 gig. It's not a. I didn't get the 8 gig, obviously. With streaming and whatnot, you need the extra memory. So that was basically the only option, unless I wanted to go 5070 or higher, and then spend a lot more money. But it was much needed upgrade coming from the 3050 card. GeForce, now upgraded to the 5060 Ti GeForce. As you can see, this train is a mile long, at least. But yep, we're doing Cheyenne to Laramie. Last time we locked up the brakes, did figure out finally how to completely unlock them. Just have to wait forever. So if you throw it in an emergency, you're going to be waiting a long time for the brake pipe to build up pressure. Then you can finally release it. You release the automatic brake once the brake pipe builds up, and then we're keeping the independent on with the reverser and neutral doing all this, keep in mind. And it does help it seems to help when you're in neutral, when you have it on the power 1 setting, when you're building up the pressure in the pipe. But it will not release until you get both up to 90. You can try all day long. But I finally got it figured out yesterday. And it was not in the training center, so if you're having that trouble, you're going to have to look online like basically I think everybody's had to do. But flying up to the lead locomotives. You can see we've got 8 total locos on this thing. 4 in the front, 4 in the back. Pushing this grain to its destination. There they are. Seems like it's a lot quicker to get to the front. There we are. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Weldy's World of Gaming, bringing you some Train Sim World 6. Yet again, Cheyenne to Laramie. I wasn't going to let this train beat me. Just because the brakes locked that time, I was going to figure it out. Had to figure it out off stream, but figured it out nonetheless. So if that ever happens again, know what to do. The unfortunate thing, like I said, is it takes forever to get the thing unlocked. I'm going 20. Everything's pushing in unison. It's a little bit troubling. See where we are on the map. Just leaving the main yard, and I believe it does go uphill quite a bit right here, but that's the final destination over there. But from the look of it, all locos were running, and I did hit the comm button immediately before doing anything else to make sure everything was synced up. So I guess we'll see. But we are hauling a heavy load. Max grain trains. Grain cars filled to the brim. Beautiful, beautiful trains. I have to say I love the American flag design that Union Pacific did. All those patriotic designs were really cool. We are definitely doing better than last time. I know everything's working correctly because last time passing this same spot yesterday when I was ill-prepared to drive this train, I think we were going about 14 miles an hour, maybe 13. And I finally figured out that back loco wasn't even on. It wasn't in unison. Take a gander at this factory, get the loco in the pick. Got some tanker cars over there. Got some ethanol. Chose grain for the first run. Can do a mixed bag next. Do an ethanol run. Still got a ways to go. Beautiful open country out here. Like I said, the only thing that I wouldn't be able to stand about Wyoming is the wind. Everything else I think is beautiful. Engine 8313 helping out. We got some extra locos over there in their yard. Pushing and pulling these ethanol cars around. There we go. I think those are the older Union Pacific trains. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me. A great shot. This refinery here is ethanol plant, ethanol refinery. I saw those yesterday. They look like a bunch of steel coils. All the workers are there today. Like I said, it reminds me of working in the refineries when I did. We'll see you guys later. Holding steady 20 miles an hour. Every engine working together. Total of 8 locos pushing. 4 to the rear, 4 to the front. Entering beautiful countryside here. This will be the power station for their refinery. Once again, I apologize for those little glitches. That is not the GPU, that is the game itself. I thought it might have had something to do with it, but apparently it doesn't. Because even looking at this one, it's only, like I said, it's only pulling 3.8 gigs out of 16 that it can use. So, doing quite nicely. There we go. Got some company on the rails here. That automobile line here coming down. Oh, maybe mixed. Oh, it's a mixed one. Never mind. Automobile cars, grain cars, an ethanol car in there. Got some steel pipe that was on that. Some regular box cars in here. Ethanol to the rear. Excellent day to be on the tracks again. Those look like double stacks, were they? I think they were, huh? I got the refrigerated ones, refrigerated cars, and the single engine behind. Come on the left side of the train, come a little farther back. One thing I am working on with this game is the camera smoothness. Whoa. Is that glitching on the screen? Looked like it was. If it's looking okay, let me know. It looked like a glitch right there, but it could just be... Ooh, that was a glitch for sure. Just want to make sure the stream is actually keeping up. Let me take a look. I haven't even opened it. You guys are my watchers right now. I stopped watching it, but I'm gonna have to take a look just to make sure, see what we got. Oh, it looks okay, right? At least on the phone, it looks all right. Yeah, if you see any kind of issues, don't hesitate to let me know. Got a long day of hauling freight today. Still holding beautifully at 20 miles an hour. You know what I have to say to that? Okay, didn't like that. Might just be the bit looking on my computer. Okay, let's guys, just gotta make sure that the computer's doing okay here. Hold on. 1 second. That's doing okay. Okay, everything was looking fine right there. I just have to check once in a while just to make sure. I hit the wrong button again. My bad. I have to get rid of that. I don't know how to get rid of that now. Okay, T. I see. Yep, just I got to do a few checks here once in a while. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's skipping, isn't it? The video output's wrong. Something's wrong with the video output here. Kind of test in itself too. It's having some trouble, isn't it? One second, guys. Yes. Struggling a little bit. Got some kind of settings wrong here. Let's see. Oh man, that's not even checked. Okay. I think that's the problem there. All right, guys, I might have to restart this. I think I'm going to have to. Unfortunately, I'll have to restart the stream. Just look for it again. I'm going to have to just change a couple settings here, and that should clear everything up. But I just noticed that that's having a little trouble. Okay, so, yep, I'm going to have to restart this. As soon as I fix this, I'll get it going. It should only take like a couple seconds at the most. And hopefully that's a good fix for it. But I will start, excuse me, I will start the second stream right away.